Two soccer supporters have been trampled to death at the FNB Stadium during a match between Soweto Giants, Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. Several supporters were injured. Two of them are reportedly in a critical condition. Now, about 90,000 supporters were at the venue. Tickets were sold out some 2 weeks ago for the showdown. And with me in studio to give us an account of the chaos that erupted is SABC intern, cameraman Hlomla Hlangane. Very good evening to you, Hlomla. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, you were at that vantage point when the drama unfolded. Just give us a step-by-step account as to what exactly unfolded and how it unfolded.
Okay, so I received a call around 3:45. It was after the afternoon, and then a stampede occurred in FNB Stadium at the Soweto derby. We arrived there at the scene, and there were a lot of ambulances, about 15 ambulances and 4 private ambulances at the scene. When we arrived there, I went inside the clinic, and I discovered there 2 males were injured and 2 women were injured in the scene. And there were more others coming because now the ambulances were collecting them around the stadium.
Let's go back a bit. How you're saying 2 people were injured? How did that happen?
So now the people were there was 90,000 people, so it was sold out. Now they want to get in because the match has started already. Okay. Now when the match has started already, they want to get inside quickly. Now due to that, stampede occurred and people stabbed each other.
So they basically forced to push the gates open.
To the gates, and some of the injured, and the ambulances were called to the scene, and policemen were there to
Where were the security personnel manning the gates?
Some security personnel spoke to them. They said they were pushed outside the gate, and then the situation was getting over their grade, and then the policemen were called to the scene, and more vehicles arrived at the scene.
Okay, now we're seeing on the screens ambulance. What exactly was happening here?
So now they were treating people who were injured in the scene and transporting them around Johannesburg, because now due to them there were P2, so there's P1 and P4s, which range from injuries, so critical injuries and minor injuries. So now they were with their family members, and they were taken to hospitals, and some others were crying, and some people were saying that they'll never go back to the match again because now after the match there were a lot of about 4 accidents when I was on my way to ingest the story.
Were you at the exact location where the 2 people died? Did you actually see them die?
Yeah, I saw them, and they were taken to mortuary. And then I went from the exact location to the clinic where people were treated.
Okay, did you perhaps speak to some of the stadium officials as to how exactly this drama unfolded?
So I spoke to one security guy, and he said to me, the match has already started, so it was 15 minutes into the match, and there was a lot of traffic to get inside the stadium. So what happened now, people were getting angry, and some, people were drunk. So now when people are drunk, they want to get inside the stadium quickly. So now these events occurred, and some women were injured, and it was very hectic. It was very bad. It was very, very bad.
You also filmed some of the supporters exiting the stadium after the match and after that incident. Were they perhaps aware of what is going on outside?
Some of them were actually shocked to see ambulances outside the stadium. They didn't know that there was a stampede outside, and some obviously over social media. So now when the match has ended, people were rushing off now to go home. So now, during that time, I saw 4 accidents outside the stadium, and people actually rushing off to go home. Yeah.
Because there was actually fears that as people were exiting the stadium and witnessing the drama that was unfolding, perhaps another stampede would have unfolded. Would have
unfolded. But now the people were actually shocked, because now they see ambulances and they saw that, there's something happened outside. So now people were being informed that please slow down. And actually traffic officers were there to maintain the situation.
So were the ambulances already at the stadium precinct, or were they just reacting to this tragedy?
They were already there stationed, but now the situation had risen. So now the more officials were called to the scene, so the situation could be maintained.
So have you filmed such incidences before?
No, I've never.
Was this the first time?
It was my first time. I was nervous because now you actually filming, people are crying because they're family members, and some others are actually taken to hospital and ICU.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you so much for your time. Hey?
Thank you so much.
That was SABC cameraman intern Hlomla Hlangane, I beg your pardon, just giving us an eyewitness account of what exactly unfolded at the FNB Stadium, wherein 2 people lost their lives and scores of others injured, and there's 2 are actually in a critical condition.